Hello beautiful people. I hope you have had a lovely day and continue on having it, especially after this video. Today I decided to do a pick a card reading on what the person that you have in mind thinks of you. So of course this could be in regards to love. My cat's about to jump up. Of course this can be in regards to love, you know, romance, or this could just be somebody in your life that you're like, do they hate me? Or am I crazy? Do they hate me? Do they like me? What do they think of me? Maybe a coworker, a friend, just anybody you have in mind, really. So yeah, pick from pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, and we will get started. Pile 1, hello everybody. So, for pile 1, you have the Shaman, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong. You have the Journey. All of these are beautiful cards from the Wildwood decks. You have Responsibility, Celebration, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Alright, so let me lay these out a bit so we can get a good look at them. Okay. Whew. Oh, all my papers are in the way. Alright. So, from what I'm seeing, especially from the Celebration card, let me get this so you can see it. So, what I'm seeing, especially from something such as the Celebration card, is that this person feels as though you know how to celebrate life and have fun with it, but perfectly balance that fun out with your responsibility. You must know what you need to do in life in order to have success, and this person sees that and they greatly respect that, and they look to you as a new beginning, as you know the Journey card would indicate, which, if you're wondering, the Journey card is kind of in the Wildwood spread like the Death card, but it's not. The Death card gets a bad rep because it's not nearly as bad as anybody thinks it is. Actually, I think it's, you know, a positive card. It's all about new beginnings, starting over, you know, the cycle of life, fresh starts. So you're looked at as a new beginning, or a fresh start, you know, somebody positive. You're somebody who has experienced the rough aspects of life, and you're almost a way for this person to feel alive again. You are definitely experienced in your life. You are experienced in this world, and you know how to make the best of a bad situation. And this person in your life definitely sees this, and they respect this, and they almost want to be like you in a way. With that being said, you probably scare them a bit because you're a huge change for them. You're a huge leap in the dark, if you will. And this is a new and exciting, but this is new and exciting for them, you. But all change seems frightening, or at least a lot of people view change as frightening. I take this person as a very, I don't want to say scared person, but a very anxious person, somebody who worries about, you know, everything, essentially. And so you're new and exciting, but they're frightened. And perhaps that's why they're so intrigued by you, because of your outlook on the world. You view it so differently from many, especially them. And this person is really pulled in by you. They view you as stable, successful, an individual who radiates happiness. You make them feel emotionally fulfilled. And as this card would indicate, like, you seem emotionally fulfilled. you seem like you have it all together. You have your responsibilities, you have celebration, you're this new beginning, somebody who can bring healing to their life and, you know, set them on the right path, but that you're almost a fantasy. It seems like you're living this dream world, this dream fantasy. You are a fantasy, you are of their imagination, and whether this be love or somebody who, you know, is just looking at you in general, they see you as somebody who has had their hard work pay off and they're perhaps living the dream. So whether this is a true summarization of your life, or this is somebody viewing you how they would see you from the outside, it doesn't have to be completely accurate to you. However, this is probably how this person sees your life, and they see you as somebody who, you know, has it all together. You really have the balance of responsibility, the balance of fun. You're new and exciting. You've fulfilled your dreams and you're living in luxury, almost, you know, a life of imagination, a life of fantasy. And this, of course, is something that is, you know, this is something that they respect, and therefore, so this person that you have in question definitely admires you, definitely respects you, maybe even wants to be like you in a way. Either way, I think they're a bit scared of you, so maybe lend out, you know, reach out your hand, as this picture would indicate. You know, just try to have fun with them, try to show them the ways, let them live like you, and help them not be so scared, not be so anxious, but they think you're really cool. So if you wanted to know how this person thinks of you, they think you're really cool. Right? Thank you, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry I'm a bit jumpy tonight, but it's all in good fun, am I right? Alright. Hello, pile 2ers. Let's read what you have today. So the first thing I'm getting is the 4 of Stones Protection. Let me get this from back here so you can kind of get a good angle of it. 4 of Stones Protection. Then we have the Queen of Bows Hair. Then we have the World Tree. The Seer. The 4 of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. Awesome. Alright. Let's see what this looks like all laid out, huh? From what I see is that you bring a lot of inspiration and wisdom to those around you. Your soul that kind of has been around the twists and turns of life, if you will, as the World Tree would indicate, and you know a thing or two about it. So your person of interest sees your kind and understanding nature and looks at you truly as a support system in this world. You know, somebody for protection. You're somebody who will always be there for them no matter what. You bring assurance to those who need protection, and this person sees that in you, and sees the ability in you of generosity, and they genuinely admire it. As the Queen of Pentacles especially would indicate, you bring a motherly almost aspect to the relationship that is tremendously comforting to them. If this is, you know, a romance person or somebody you look at in a romantical way, don't necessarily be scared off by that. That just means you're quite comforting. If it's just a person to you, then just know that you're admirably comforting. And you're one that's full of security and warmth. You bring them safety and, once again, protection. And you're that little piece of serenity that this person needs. Somebody to celebrate the good things in life with. Somebody that they not only can find wisdom in, but somebody they can find protection and comfort and an aspect of home, somebody that they can accomplish great things with, but also be inspired by. So whoever this is, they definitely think you're pretty great. They are not only inspired by you and think you're an intelligent human being, but they think you are comforting, they think you are peaceful, and you're really everything they need to feel good, you know? So whether this is your best friend that you've been questioning or somebody you've been wondering if they really like you, I would say that they greatly admire you. So thank you so much for watching pile 2. I hope you got a little something out of that, and let me know down below if it resonated with you. Thank you for watching pile 2. If anybody is watching right now, for some reason when I do these videos I get crazy out of breath. Maybe it's anxiety or talking. Alright. Hello, beautiful pile 3ers. I hope you're having a lovely day. Let's get started on what you got. I'm gonna back you up a little bit. Okay. So first thing we have is the Page of Bows, or the Stoat. I'm trying to angle this properly. I'm still learning. So the first thing you have is the Page of Bows, the Stoat, the Pole Star. I love this card so much. Oh my gosh. The Heron, Wrinkly Yarn, the Horse, and Page of Swords. Interesting. And the High Priestess. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to lay these out for you so we can kind of get a better view. How about that? Let's get going, huh? Okay. So first things first. I was about to quote Iggy Azalea. I won't do that. Okay. First things first. I can tell that as a person, you definitely get the job done with things and you check the details of everything, and your person of interest recognizes how hardworking you are and appreciates your calm and honest demeanor and your approach at life. In addition, you're highly intuitive, and full of a lot of wisdom that not only gets to the truth of matters, but you do so in a way that makes you stand out from the rest. So this person definitely sees you and thinks, okay, they're different from the crowd. I like that. They are somebody who I admire. They're somebody who I look at and I think, oh wow, okay, they're different from so-and-so. And from what I'm getting, you actually seem like somebody who would be a fantastic journalist. Anyways, this person thinks you're somebody who has a lot of spunk for life and loves to be... I feel like you love to be the guide that a lot of people need in life, and maybe they look at you for guidance. But you're a great light to show them the way and bring them the inspirational knowledge that they need on this journey. And your go-for-it attitude is full of so much enthusiasm and so much passion for your work and for your life that it allows this person to have nothing but the utmost respect for you. So whoever this person is, I would say that not only do they think, oh wow, she really goes for it in life, she really gets the job done, she's gonna have success, but they look for you for guidance in their life. Maybe they need help in this life and you are their guide, but you bring so much, you're highly intuitive, and you bring so much of that wisdom, you bring so much of that intuition to what you're doing in life that you are a great guide for them. And they recognize this, and they want to use your powers, if you will, to help them, and they know you could help them. So, whoever this is, like I said, you are somebody that they're really like somebody that they respect, somebody that they know gets the job done and will get the job done. So maybe even if you're inquiring about maybe getting a job and how this person feels about you as in a future employer, they definitely think you're great, and I think you'll get the job. But if this is romance or a friend, once again, you're the guide that they need. And I think they recognize that. They know you're full of wisdom. They know you're full of so much intelligence and a go-for-it attitude, that you're a great partner. Alright? Thank you so much for watching Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that answered some of your questions or made you feel a little bit better. Have a great day. Okay. Pile 4. Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. We're going to get right into it. The first thing you have is the Knight of Bows, or Fox. Then you have the Four of Vessels, Boredom. Then you have the King of Arrows, Kingfisher. Oh, the camera went dead for a second. Then you have the Three of Arrows, Jealousy. The Fool reversed. The Two of Wands, and that would be it. So I'm going to lay out your cards so we can get down to this. First thing I'm seeing before I show you a better angle is that I feel like you're somebody who is a risk taker, perhaps, in this life. You know, a bit of impulsive. And you don't take sitting down, you know, you don't take relaxing very well. I feel like Pile 4, you can act a bit too fast, and you can perhaps get bored if you're in the same routine for too long. If any of you are a Gemini, please let me know. However, with your impulsiveness definitely comes the desire of discovery, and this person thinks you're the person that can, you know, allow them the courage to experience new things. But I feel like it's possible that this person gets a little bit jealous when it comes to you, actually. Whether this is because of your ability to experience the world and discover new things, or they are genuinely interested in you romantically and want to be with you, there's a tremendous amount of jealousy surrounding you, and maybe almost envy that they hold over you because of your, you know, outlook on the world and how you look at things. Something that you need to perhaps improve on, that this person recognizes, is your need to exercise better judgment. You have to work on cutting things out of your life that don't benefit you. Maybe you're even the jealous one that holds on to things that will eventually hurt you in the end. Either way, this person still feels like they have a lot to learn from you. If only you could learn from them as well. Realize that they're there to, you know, teach you a lesson or two as well. I see that you guys perhaps could maybe be a perfect union in balancing one another out. You know, they're somebody who, like I said, respects what you do and could learn from you, but you could learn from them. This could be a great person in your life to learn a thing or two. Just remember that your impulsiveness must be solved in order to feel fulfillment in your life, and maybe this impulsiveness is what they're waiting on, you know, to be with you, if it, you know, is a romance thing, or maybe that's the one thing that they don't like about you. But from what I see, they do respect you, they do like your outlook on life, but they know you're impulsive, they know you're somebody who gets bored from sitting still too easily. But all around, they do respect you and like who you are and like what you're about, and almost want to have your life, or maybe even be in your life. So once again, I hope these cards resonate with you, and I'm reading them from my intuition. So if you see a card, maybe even the jealousy card, and you're like, oh, I know what that's about, let me know, you know? Maybe you have your own little twist or story on this that would make sense, and I would love to hear it. Alright? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Okay, pile 5. How are you today? I have to take my little sticky notes off. I'm always so scared that I'm gonna lose the piles and they're gonna combine or somehow, so I always have to put sticky notes on them to remind me. But let's get started on yours. So, pile 5. First we have the Guardian, then we have Frustration, then we have the Waters of Life, the Adder, interesting, okay. The 5 of Pentacles, and the Devil reverse. Okay, these are very interesting cards. Oh, we have more. I guess more fell out for you. We have the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, this makes sense. All right. I'm gonna lay these out for you so you can see them better, of course, especially since you had a bit more fallout. But while I'm doing that, the first thing I'm thinking is that you're a bit of a challenge to get to for this person, or you're a bit of a challenge for them. No matter what this person has done to try to get to you, it seems like nothing will work, like as though something or someone is standing in their way, and at this point they are a bit frustrated. I feel like they look at you as a source of balance, a way to break free from the difficulties that they have had to endure in their life and find a new way of life through you. However, you seem almost unattainable to them, and maybe it's because you are intimidating, maybe it's because there's something that is restraining you that you're trying to perhaps break free from, or maybe they're trying to break free from something that you seem like, you know, you just can't be budged. But it's as though no matter how much they try, they're unable to get to you. And you could be trying to resolve your own issues, free yourself from your demons, but there needs to be balance in both of your lives in order to have any source of resolve or discovery of new. So look at it another way. If you have... okay, so what this person sees in you, you're mature. You could bring them rebirth and renewal, but you are somehow frustrating to them because, like I said, you know, before, I'm kind of like summarizing what I said, you're a challenge. You are somebody who, you probably know what I mean. In some respect for them, you are a challenge. And this challenge, in order to resolve, and maybe you want to be with them, it has to be resolved with balance in both of your lives. There needs to be some give and take on both ends. And I think they know this. They know that you are a way to expand their horizons. You're a way to bring them into new experiences, bring them into a new life that they so desperately desire. But there needs to be something that both of you break free from. There needs to be something that they resolve in their life to bring balance. There needs to be something that you resolve in your life to bring balance. So maybe if you're like, what does this person think of me? Are we going to be together? What's going to happen? There needs to be something to balance you guys out, or else there will be a loss. So maybe one of you is financially unstable. Maybe one of you has sustained a lot of difficulties in your life, and if you don't resolve these difficulties, there's going to be a lot of frustration and a lot of unresolved issues if there's no balance. So this person knows this. This person does. I think this person actually really likes you, and I feel like this is, if it's not romance, that's okay too. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope that resonated. Oh, I hope this saves. Come on. Okay. Okay, so pile 6, you had a lot fall out, and I'm gonna have to do this quickly as much as I don't want to. I have to, but pile 6, you did have a lot fall out, which means I feel like there's a lot going on in your situation, so we're gonna try to get through it, right? All right. So first we have, let me take my pile 6 sticky note off. First we have the Forest Lovers, my favorite card ever. Oh, love her. Then we have Healing, Injustice, the Green Woman, Balance, Fulfillment, the Two of Swords, Justice, and that is your pile. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. This is an absolutely beautiful spread. And the way I phrased that at first, you're probably scared for a second. This is a beautiful spread. It actually kind of makes me emotional. Whoever this person is, there's, you know, so much love here. Let me lay these out so you can see them. Whoever this person is, there is so much love here. They feel so connected to you in a real and trusting bond, you know, as the Forest Lovers would indicate. You heal their soul and bring them to their innermost beautiful parts of fulfillment. You make them feel fulfilled, you know? You're the harmonizing human that they need, and you balance out all their doubts they've endured and the injustices, and allow them to want to make decisions of the most fair and the most just in their life, because you bring them what they need. There's a lot of injustice and indecisive, ignorant, unformed decisions and opinions in this world, and perhaps you've made a few, you know, and you now must correct them and do what's right. But this person will be with you every step of the way, the best and the worst. I need to turn. Hey everybody, so I had to switch to my phone. I hope the quality is not bad or anything, but I had to switch because I was using an older camera that I have, and it started to get so overheated that it started making the little overheated thing, and I got scared that something was going to happen to it, so I'm switching back over here. I don't really remember where I left off, but basically I feel like with all the injustices that face in the world that this person has faced, or maybe you have faced a lot of injustice and a lot of stuff that has made you maybe need healing, maybe look at this. Okay, this is what's so crazy to me. The Injustice and the Two of Swords, like, that's so similar, and then you have the Justice card on top of this, like, anyways, it's just, they're crazy. Also kind of funny of Justice and Injustice. Okay. I feel like, okay, essentially there is, like I said, in this relationship, this person sees you as somebody they can trust, somebody that they have a union with, somebody they have a bond with, somebody that brings them healing, somebody who has faced a tremendous amount of injustice in their life, and you've had to go through a lot of ups and downs, but you bring them balance, and you bring them a relationship that they know that they can have and feel good about, a healing one that shapes them in a way. And they know that all these injustices can be fixed with justice and fixed with making the right decisions in life. And you will be brought fulfillment, and they feel like they can bring you fulfillment through this relationship, through this bond. So whether this is friendship, romance, whoever, this is somebody you can trust. This is somebody that they feel like they can trust you. There's an equal street here. This is a healing relationship. This is one that brings justice to all the injustice that you have faced. Somebody that will finally answer the questions that you have had and you know, balance you out and bring you fulfillment in this life. Look at that. I just, oh, like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I love this spread so much. Oh my gosh. If you have your own interpretation as well, feel free to let me know. I'm kind of blown away at this point. But how does this person see you? This person sees you as a very healing individual. You know, they trust you, they bond with you. I don't know how many times they say trust, but you know, although there's been injustice that you have faced and maybe they have faced, maybe your relationship has faced it before, essentially you guys will see justice. You guys will see the fixing of your indecision. You will feel fulfillment. You will get balance. And they know this from this relationship. They think the world of you. They think, you know, that you are what's going to balance them out. That, you know, or you do balance them out. And maybe if you're best friends, like, you guys are a great relationship. Just whoever you are regarding, you guys are great together, and they know this. They think great things of you. They can trust you. They can heal from you. You can fix their wrongs. They can fix your wrongs. There's a great amount of balance here. This is a great relationship. So pile 6, wonderful. Couldn't have, the cards just know. They know how beautiful it is. Okay, so I'm sorry for the technical difficulties that there was here, but this is really one of my favorite things. And I hope you have a great day, pile 6. I shall see you in the next video. The last pile, I'm sorry if you're noticing a different setup. It's because I had a bit of technical difficulties and my camera started making a temperature signal. I was using an old camera and I had to switch back to my phone, but it was acting like it was gonna catch on fire, so I had to switch back to my phone. So I hope everything's okay. Either way, hello. Hope you're having a great day. Pile 7. For yours, the first card we have is Transition. We have Rebirth, Decision, the Stag, the Hierophant, and the Four of Cups reversed. Okay. So first thing I'm seeing for this is that there's a time of great change coming your way, either in the individual that this is regarding or in your life, but somebody's about to go through a time of great change or transition that will completely alter your life, and it will be a rebirth, if you will, but it's the result of some decision. Okay, someone has stepped up to the plate and did something with honesty and integrity, and I feel like you made a big decision, or maybe they made a big decision, or opened your mouth or your heart in a situation and changed everything. I feel like maybe usually taking conservative, maybe almost traditional approach, one of honesty. Whatever you did caused a big change between you two. Maybe, you know, if this resonates. But don't feel like whatever the situation between you guys right now is how it has to be. Okay, you can have anything. You can have this relationship if you work for it. So don't miss out on your opportunities. That will refill your cups of life. That will give you the rebirth that you need. But this person, how they see you is that you both have gone through this huge change, something that was, you know, quite altering. But all that, this change to your relationship is not definite, and you can still experience another rebirth, another transition, and maybe make decisions to work on your relationship, maybe make decisions with integrity and honesty, and maybe you already have. Either way, this relationship and how they think of this relationship is that you guys have gone through a bit of a change as of recently, and nothing, as I said, is definite, and you can still work on your relationship, you can still change it, and maybe it's in a positive light. Maybe you guys have gone through a change because of a decision. Maybe it was you were in a bad relationship before, you were in a, you know, awful place, and you made a decision that has caused you so much happiness and rebirth and love and everything, and it was a great decision, one of honesty, one of wisdom, one of integrity. And now you're in a part of your life that is an in-between point that you're trying to see, how can I change this, or how can I better this? And just know that nothing's definite. So even if it's a good situation, nothing's definite. Everything must change. Everything must come with something new. But everything's going to end up okay. So whatever the situation is, how this person views you, it's all going to keep changing, and it can change. You can always have this new rebirth, this new transition, this new decision that you make that will cause you know, something different in this relationship. So if this is a romance, I do see that things will be changing for you guys, whatever that may be. But things have obviously altered, things have obviously transitioned. Maybe you guys are in a relationship and you're about to transition. So what this person is thinking of you, so you know, if they are thinking of moving to the next step, they think of, you know, starting a family with you, or starting, you know, a new life, maybe being engaged, and this decision is a big one. But either way, there's something here that this is going to cause a huge shift in your life, for better or for worse, and this person knows it, and you just have to accept what does come, what does, you know, change, as a positive thing, because rebirths are always good. Rebirths always bring us peace, they always bring us joy, and you will get the joy that you want out of life. You just have to trust in your choices, trust your intuition, trust your decisions, and know that nothing, you know, has to stay the exact same. Nothing is definite. Things are always changing, and you can always change things with your choices if you act with the utmost honesty and integrity. All right. Thank you so much for watching Pile 7. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope this resonated in some way. It was an interesting spread, definitely, so let me know if it did resonate. Alright everybody, if you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. I hope something resonated with you today. We've had a lot of, you know, technical difficulties, as I said, and, you know, we're trying to work through them, of course, and by we, I mean me. But either way, feel free to leave some suggestions. Feel free to tell me if you interpreted the cards differently from your perspective. Maybe you have something in your life that you were like, okay, well, this card definitely meant this for me. And I would love to hear those stories, because just because I'm seeing it a certain way that maybe resonates with somebody else, that could mean that the cards could resonate completely differently to you. So I would love to hear that. We're all living and learning here. But I hope you do have a lovely day. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you have so much love, so much light into your life, because you deserve it, and have a lovely day, okay? Thank you so much. Good night.